War in Russia and Ukraine, Putin panics and 9,000 Russian soldiers have lost their lives in Ukraine and Belarus has turned against Russia. Vladimir Putin has lost more than 9,000 Russian troops in the relentless fighting in Ukraine as the fighting enters its second week and a key ally abandons him. According to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, about 9,200 Russian servicemen were killed during the invasion of Ukraine. Meanwhile, a close ally of Putin, Belarusian leader Alexander Lukashenko, has announced that the Belarusian armed forces will not participate in Russia's attack on Ukraine. Along with that is the harsh boycott that the world has for Putin. The daughter of Russian President Putin was expelled from the Netherlands because of the MH17 disaster. Vladimir Putin's daughter is facing calls to be deported from the Netherlands for Malaysia Airlines flight MH17, reportedly, after the commercial plane was shot down by a missile attack, according to reports of Russia in Ukraine, killing everyone on board. The Russian president launched an invasion of Ukraine last week after Moscow previously denied trying to occupy Europe's second-largest country. Putin's troops poured into the country from the north, south and east, and have since closed down in the capital, Kiev. A huge convoy of Russian military convoys had been stationed outside the city for several days, though their advance was hampered by Ukrainian resistance, machinery breakdown and other problems. After more than 7 days of shelling across the country and ground fighting, Russian forces have now taken control of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant. Putin has received harsh economic and trade sanctions from European countries and the whole world is isolating Russia. Before the invasion, Putin deployed peacekeepers to 2 breakaway regions of Ukraine, which are controlled by Russian-backed rebels. This action comes a day after the Russian president recognized the independence of the regions, the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic and the Lugansk People's Republic. Ukraine, the US and the UK believe that Russia may have conducted false flag operations in the eastern regions prior to the current conflict as a pretext for an invasion. The Russian president's secrecy and deception extend to his entire family, including his 2 daughters with ex-wife Lyudmila, who rarely appear in public and are protected by a code of silence. Is strictly adhered to among the Russian media. One of Putin's daughters, Maria, was threatened with expulsion from the Netherlands after Russia shot down flight MH17. The mysterious woman lives in the country with her Dutch partner Jorrit Fassen, the CEO of a Russian consulting firm. However, after flight MH17 was shot down over eastern Ukraine, pressure on the couple to leave the Netherlands increased. More than half of the 298 people killed on the Malaysia Airlines flight that was shot down by a Russian missile were Dutch.